Mercedes is doing a real firework of new cars, big premieres here at the Motor Show in Geneva. We picked some of the highlights. The new G-Class celebrates its world premiere in Detroit this year, but now here in Geneva it got its European premiere. And very important is we do see on top the world premiere of the AMG version, which is the G63. Next to me is Gunnar. Gunnar is the specialist when it comes to the G-Class. Gunnar, what else has changed regarding to the G-Class? What makes it new?
Well, first of all, when we reworked the G-Class, it was important to us that the G-Class remains an icon, only better. So here with the AMG version, you can immediately identify it by the Panamericana grille from the front. We have the most modern engine from AMG inside, reworked chassis, so it's real fun driving on road.
But as you said, it's an icon, so I think it's very important to keep things the way they were. What is still the same?
Well, if you take a look, the overall boxy design of the vehicle is unchanged. The glass is still nearly flat. The hinges are external as they used to be. If you take a look at the door handle, it's one of three identical parts with today's car. And even though we were saving on weight, 170 kilos, because, for example, we have aluminum doors, our doors do what our doors should do. They sound like a proper door.
When we talk about G-Class, of course this is the top version, the G63, but what else do you offer regarding to the engines?
Well, we have introduced in Detroit the G500, and this is the second engine. Further news to come during the course of the year.
Okay, then now let's have a closer look at the interior, because I think that has grown a lot. Now we're here at the inside of the new G-Class, and the first good news is I fit in, and that was completely different with the predecessor. But Gunnar, there's a lot more that you've changed. What is it in detail?
Well, we have completely redesigned the interior. If we start from the front, we still have the very straight IP panel. We have the instrument cluster here as a full flat version. For fans of analog instruments, we still have this as an offering as well. The seats are completely redesigned, optionally with a massage function if you prefer. We now do have cup holders, so the manual gear, or the gear lever has been moved to the steering column. More space for your shoulder, more space for the elbows, and even more space in the rear.
So as you see, it is still a real G-Class, but a lot more modern and of course a lot more comfortable. It will not take so much time, and then you will not find a standard combustion Smart. They will all be electrified. Next to me is Annette Winkler. She's head of Smart. She knows everything about the cars. I have a question. This very nice blue Smart Fortwo Eq, yeah, got a new sign on it. Is it more than just a sticker?
Yes, it is, because EQ stands for electric intelligence. And our car, first of all, comes now with a quick charger, what is, I think, pretty important for some customers. You can now recharge your car from 10% to 80% in less than 40 minutes. So most of our customers, many of our customers, the majority is saying 160 kilometers is far enough. But however, I would have liked to have a little reserve, and now you have your reserve because you just plug it in, and after already 15 minutes you have again 30, 40, 50 kilometers range, depending of course as usual on weather conditions and so forth. That's the first one. The second one is we think that for intelligence today, connectivity is really important for our customers. You know, this connection smartphone and smart car. So we developed a very sophisticated app, of course very simple to use, where you can precondition your car. Imagine that segment. You will always have a cool car in summer, a warm car in winter. You will get also push messages when it starts to rain. Your convertible is still open, please close the roof. Very nice, I think, very good service to the customers. And last but not least, we will integrate services. To tell you at the end, one of that services, together with EQ, we are now launching the ready-to-share offer, meaning you can now invite your family or friends or colleagues or even people you don't know to share the Smart with you. And imagine only in your family that your family can use the Smart without physical handover of the key. How many great use cases you will directly find where you would have said, oh, if I had that offer, this would have meant a lot to me and my family to make our life easier.
So as you see, the Smart will stay the smart city car, but even more intelligent. Mercedes
updated the C-Class and we're in front of this facelift. Next to me is Philipp Deppe from Amg Passionblock, and as we know Philipp, he's well informed. So my question is, C-Class update. What changes have been made to the exterior? The exterior has not been changed much. We see new headlamps and taillights. And some minor changes to the bodywork as well as the new AMG grille. Looking at the inside of the car, it feels a little different. Again, not so much. But the most obvious thing is the new digital cockpit. Still not a widescreen design, but fully digital. And the center display has grown as well. But there must be new engines, because Mercedes is doing a lot in this direction. For sure. It features the new diesel generation. Starts with the C63D now. A 2-liter diesel with 194 horsepower. On the petrol side there is a new engine as well, including EQ Boost with a belt generator offering extra power. It is a 1.5-liter petrol. And what about AMG? The new AMG is the C43, small modifications and 390 horsepower. But overall, nothing big. The C-Class is simply too good. So, as we see, nothing major, but still very nice, especially in this segment.
World premiere of the new AMG GT 4-door. Next to me is Tobias Mörs, head of AMG. He knows everything about the car. Tobias, what makes that car so special? What did you bring here?
It is the transfer of driving dynamics out of the 2-door GT, of our pure sports car, into the 4-door segment, in the 4-door coupe segment. It's a very sporty car. You can do with that car almost everything. You can raise it on a notch life in 730-something, and you can use it every day, like in the clip we show on the press conference. So you can take your family inside. We have a 5-seater, we have a 4-seater, we have exclusive equipment with that car, for example. So you can experience life is easy with that car. You can take it on a track, and power output with that GT63S is 640 horsepower, all-wheel drive system, rear axle steering as a standard, outstanding driving dynamics.
And what is the base of the car?
The base of the car is it's based on the platform of an E63 wagon, but we modified almost everything. So we reinforced everything regarding torsional and bending stiffness to meet all our requirements regarding driving dynamics.
I saw at the interior that you did a lot of new knobs and all the stuff. What did you do with the steering?
Yeah, we made always everything. So if you if you bring such a car to the market, you have to take care about headroom on the second row, and you have to take care about how is the driver involved in handle the car. So we introduced display knobs, which is really outstanding and very innovative. I think nobody else does that.
So for me, it's definitely the most beautiful estate of Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes showed a big variety of new cars and new powertrains here at the Geneva Motor Show. One is that car here, it's the new Mercedes C-Class, a very important car for the brand. But my personal highlight is for sure the new four-door AMG GT.